What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again. This is ARCa coming at you with a COMS, technicals and raw price action threat of analysis. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video with a friend so that you and them could join ARCab, the trading community. It's on Discord, actually. Guys, we need to talk about something real fast. I have noticed that me and a couple members from the ARCab trading community have noticed that there are impersonators of myself and have been reaching out to them via direct messages. Guys, it's definitely not me. Please know that I will never message you first. And if you feel that you need to gain some clarification, please don't hesitate to reach out on another platform like Twitter or here on YouTube. But just know for a fact that I will not reach out to you first. And please don't fall for any scams like those. I will never ask you to trade any asset. I will never ask you for a wallet or nothing, you guys. I don't do that. Okay, so just keep that in mind so that we can be able to move forward accordingly. But with that said, let's begin. Okay, you guys. So for those of you who don't understand English, or I'm talking a little too fast, definitely. I'm sorry. This is actually the wrong video for me to. I'm still publicizing this one right over here. So definitely click on this area right over here, you guys. So subtitles. If it's off, click on the auto generated and go back in one more time and click on auto translate, and then you'll be able to notice that there are different languages right over here for you to select from. So yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and switch up the script right over here and go right into COMS. So okay, you guys, we were looking at this just a couple of days ago, and we noticed that there were a couple areas for us to eye. This is the daily chart, and you can see that the daily chart has printed an inverted hammer. Usually inverted hammers at the bottom of a downtrend tend to signal a potential reversal of trend. So this could be a bullish statement for COMS. Now let's move on to the next chart. This was really all that I wanted to show you guys, based on price action. So let's see right over here. This is the next chart right over here. Okay, you guys. So this is the trend that we've been following now for a few months now. So this is a descending channel. Descending channels are usually a bullish formation and indicate a potential reversal of trend. Now, if you've watched my channel before, you'll know that I talk about the golden rule of three very often. So we have a test of the resistance, number one right over here, number two, number three, followed by a capitulation or accumulation period, if you will, and then a true breakout attempt at number four test. So we have broken out of number four, but we definitely reclaimed the channel once more. Now, in doing so, I did notice that there is another formation right over here that is a bullish formation as well. And this is a descending broadening wedge. My curiosity to look to see if there was any other type of formation was based on the failure of the fourth test of this channel. I was curious as to why it didn't succeed the support. You can see that we were trying to keep that support right over here, but it actually didn't do it, and it failed it. And I suspected that it could have been in respects to this descending channel, so that we can be able to reclaim it and then come right back up, retest its support, and then attempt for a new breakout. As you can see, the price action is right at the descending channel resistance right now, you guys. So, and another curious thing is that we are very much at the 236, at the not 236 right over here. Actually, I'm gonna redraw this this fib according to let's see. So we have November 2nd and November 2nd. Yeah, we'll use today's highs and up to the overall swing low. Okay, perfect. So yeah, that would definitely be that candle. So let's make the quick adjustments to see what we got right here, you guys. Okay, so we have a support, the 786, and also the NOT 786 to be precise right over here. And we also have a support the NOT 618, which is our inverse golden ratio, you guys. So this is an important area for us to notice. Now let's pull up some moving averages just to see what we have going on our way. So we have now converted the 10-day simple moving average as a form of support. So this is good for us to consider in the trade. I'm going to also load some EMAs to see if what we have. Okay, so yeah, another thing of resistance right over here was the 30-day exponential moving average. It also served as a form of resistance. As you can see, we're right at it right now, you guys, primed for a breakout from it. This is the 50-day moving average, simple moving average, and this is the 100-day simple moving average, which has some confluence with both the 272 and the 2-spot 618 golden ratios, you guys. As you can see, we also have a very relevant technical resistance right at the 1-spot 618 golden ratio, which is very confluent with these candles right over here, used as support, used as resistance, and onto the way down, you guys. So we did catch before this gap, and we, from when we were right over here in the price action, we were saying that there is the potential that we can regain access into the descending broadening wedge, thus closing out this gap before a continuation to the upside. And since it has happened, you guys, so so far the price action is indicating a potential upside. Now, there are some other psychological components that we have to consider, and that is one of them being this gap right down here, you guys. So it is a possibility that we can actually retrace and touch this gap right over here. But so far, it's looking pretty good. And I mean, this is a huge jump from this candle to this candle, so it is looking pretty bullish for COMS. And this is actually in respects to one of the members in the ARCa trading community. He's actually the president of the Viking Gorillas on Discord, and he actually brought to my attention COMS. What is it, COMS Sovereign Holdings, as a potential trade. And since we were looking at it, you guys, we definitely jumped up quite a bit. So this was a good call from one of the members. His name is Mauro, and he actually brought this to our attention, you guys, and this is very much appreciated. As you can see here, based on his analysis, he actually called what could potentially be a 293% move to the upside, you guys. So this is an exponential move right here, you guys. So please join the ARCa trading community. Make sure to say hi to the Viking Gorillas inside of the Discord trading community. I know a lot of the members are there and are communicating with other members as well. So they have brought an extreme amount of technical analysis and primarily fundamental analysis to the trade. So I don't usually like to call out names, you guys, but they're definitely doing a pretty good job out there. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for following and supporting ARCa, myself, with all this stuff, guys. Okay, so yeah, continuation right here, you guys. This is looking pretty good for COMS. Let's get a bias and direction by opening up some RSI profile here, and we're looking at the 12-hour chart right over here for the RSI, and I have noticed a pretty bearish setup right over here, you guys. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 drives of phantom hidden bearish divergence. So I know that's a lot to process, and it's hidden because we're going through price action. I'm sorry, it's phantom because we're going through price action, and it's hidden because it is in the top of the RSI peaks. It is not yet confirmed, but this is a potential 4 drives of hidden phantom bearish divergence, you guys. So we have to make sure that we watch out for this as well. This is the gap that we just closed that we were talking about, and also this is the gap that we still have right down here, you guys. But so far, or thus far, it's looking pretty good for COMS. Okay, so, and also, I mean, you can also see that the 12-hour RSI is suggesting upside, and it has moved above the moving average, and it's now about to cross into the bullish control zone. For you, for the new viewers, please listen up. We have a regular RSI setup here, split into two halves, right? The top half being the bullish control zone, bottom half being the bearish control zone. The inner workings of both zones are weakness percentiles. So this and the outer zones are strength percentiles. So bull strength, bear strength percentile, and etc. So let's get a multi-pane up right over here so we can see multiple time frames at once to catch our edge for tomorrow's session, right, you guys? So let's look at the immediate short-term time frame, and we are looking at the 30-minute right over here, you guys. The RSI is suggesting a continuation to the upside and primed for a cross above the moving average. Now, the reason why I'm not saying that it's bearish right now, that we're under the moving average, is simply because we are within the grips of the bullish control zone, and this is particular to the bull strength percentile, as we talked about before, you guys. This is looking really good. Let's look at the 15-minute for a more immediate short term. It has already made a cross above the moving average and has since entered the bull strength percentile. Let's go up to a higher term time frame. This is going to be the bi-hourly, and it is suggesting a continuation to the upside. We are above the moving average, and it is potentially entering the bull strength percentile right over here, you guys. Let's look at the 6 hour and see what we have. So the 6 hour is also suggesting a continuation to the upside, you guys. It has entered the bullish control zone, and it looks like it's on its way into bull strength. Now let's look at the daily. Since we already saw the 12 hour. So daily is also primed for a cross above the moving average and suggesting more upside. As it approaches the shallow ends of either weakness zones of the bear or bull, it starts to get a little weaker, right? So if the price action is right in here, I wouldn't give it too much credit to go to the downside. I would actually expect it to be gravitated towards the bullish side. So it is approaching that shallow area right over here, you guys. So now the buy daily is also suggesting a continuation to the upside and rejecting from the bear strength percentile. You guys, I think that COMS, this is entirely discretionary, you guys. I haven't had the time to be able to put together a statistical thread of analysis for COMS, but based on raw price action, before I say this, I am not a financial advisor. Whatever I do say, please take as a form of entertainment. Do your own DD and we'll be okay, right, you guys? So what I am looking at right here, you guys, is a potential true breakout of the descending channel, potentially to test the 1.618 and retrace to use as support the 50-day moving average alongside the 7-day exponential moving average and the 10-day simple moving average before a continuation to the upside. Usually in a trade, you guys, we want to be able to validate this support. I would validate this support with a closure candle of about 4 hours minimum, preferably 8, preferably a 12, preferably a daily. But yes, we are looking at a potential entire green day for COMS tomorrow, you guys, with almost no pullback. So entry could be now. If we are able to reach a lower area for entry, 6 cents right over here could be right at about where we can start accumulating for aggressive traders. For traders that are a little more conservative, definitely wait for the 1.618 rejection or the 50-day moving average rejection, and I would actually like for it to touch right over here or the 100-day, you guys. We need to be able to reject over here and then come back and make sure that we can confirm this newly converted resistance into now support. So as soon as we do that, launch and takeoff can happen. So this is looking good for COMS, you guys. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me on Twitter, on Discord. I'm going to leave the links at the description below for you to be able to join and follow me. But with that said, you guys, I think this is a good place for me to leave the video. I wish you well, and I'll catch you at the bell mañana. Adios.